right, guys. We got some photo op in over there. We got a start. Oh, what the hell happened? Sean Gervais missed one, huh? Was my guess. I didn't see it. We've already got a stroke change in the King of the Hill match.
Say again?
We've already got a stroke change in the King of the Hill match.
Oh, wow.
And you didn't shut off your mic.
I didn't? I thought I did.
Well, you didn't.
Well,
so now we're going to have to see what kind of things on the
Obama.
YouTube. There, you missed your fireball, too. We just did them.
The fireball.
They're in a match. I made them drink it right away.
Not very nice.
No, it was my fault. I said we don't do it.
Sorry. Apparently, I misspelled Gervais and Sean's.
We got it.
Gervais and Marc's names.
Marc Stenmark, Sean Gervais. No, we're gonna leave it. I think that's the right thing.
Okay. Well, we're gonna leave the names, but I apologize if I misspelled them.
That's all.
Yeah. So shots. Hey,
There we go.
Here's
cheers.
to cheers. Here's to my second time announcing.
And here,
my first time with all the pros here. So cheers.
Stenny drove one. One is always a drive.
Thank you.
It's not like he didn't do something special. He did the typical. Sean did not do the typical.
All right.
Sean missed one. That's the better answer. Kevin O'Connor's right. Mark Tate, you are wrong. We got a balmy 88 degrees here today.
What?
Hi, Mark Tate. We love you, buddy.
No.
All right.
No
so no,
way.
we got a couple options here, right? All right. So, okay, we're looking at this, right? Stenmark's going with an A1. Once again, I'm not a big fan of the A1 here. I'm fighting with the wind. If I go with a C3, the problem is most right-handed players can't make a C3 hang out right. Me, I'm turning right one turn. I'm not hitting a full C. I'm going with a flat C, and I'm murdering it. I'm hitting it with roll because the roll makes it bounce, and it won't roll over the back of the green.
But what do you think about this approach right here?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Even though you don't like it, but look at this. It's down 3 degrees. It's straight.
I don't like it because now you have to get over the edge of the rough to get it in.
Okay.
Stenmark's is fine. Stenmark's going to be up by 2 here in a minute.
On the surnames.
Yep.
Jason, apologize if I spelled him wrong.
No, he doesn't apologize to anyone. He apologizes to people in person.
I do.
Here, he gives apologies.
I will totally do that.
Gervais is going to be down by 2. I think my Calcutta buys are going to end up hurting here in a minute.
I hope not, because I will hurt people too.
I got a second and a third guaranteed, it seems.
Oh, that's good.
Well, no, not third yet, but I got... Yep, that was where Stenmark put it. We're good. All right, we're going to fill this up with this berry cake that one Dylan Widener left me for my e-cigarette.
Oh, wow, so you have a douche flute.
I do have a douche flute. It's all up in me. All right, now we're looking at a hole-in-one opportunity here. For me, I'm turning left once, and I'm going to back up the 9-iron and hit it straight solid. I think moving it right is actually the wrong play here. I think that 11's going to actually move it. If you look, that 11's a 45-degree angle. So take half that wind. It's a 6.5-degree wind. So he moved it right.
Yeah,
what did he do? He missed it.
He ended up bouncing around.
But he missed it right.
Yes.
Sean should see this. Turn left once and hit it straight. See, he's going to cut it in. That's as much as cuts are great. When you cut a ball, you can't be as perfect.
Well, I feel like on this hole, it's actually perfectly, completely okay, whether you're in the lead or not, to actually go at this hole.
Well, you always go at this hole.
Yeah.
You look at this hole as
the way I would have thought, he moved it right. I would have moved it left.
Okay, yeah.
And then
he turned left and hit it straight. If he turned left,
no, not turn. I would have moved the T left, and then
you have to cut it to fight the wind.
Absolutely, but I would have used a backspin to actually cut it and hit it past the hole to bring it back.
Okay, so this is a mistake you're making, right? If you think about this.
And folks, by the way, this is why we have, the average player like me who knows a lot about the game versus with the gentleman who actually plays the game, knows a lot about the game, but is also a pro.
All right, so basically on most shots, you want to take all of the actual body and physical element out of it.
Okay.
All right, so if you look... If I have a flat wind, straight left to right, and a flat green, and totally level, there's a certain amount that a ball will turn based off the wind.
Okay.
So if you have a 9-iron with a 7 wind is about 1 turn.
Okay.
It's about 1 turn. It's a little bit more than a 7, and somebody else is going to probably come on here and say it's a 9.
Yeah.
But even if it's different, slightly different per hole, Sean watched Stenmark's shot. Stenmark turned left once. He moved his tee to the right and hit it straight.
Honestly, I'm just surprised he did a bite right there.
Stenmark, this game's over already.
Well,
Stenmark's going to come in with a
I'm not questioning that. I'm just saying, though.
31, and Gervais is going to shoot at 29. There's only 1 hole the rest of the way that can be a big difference maker. And Stenmark's not going to be the one that... This one could have been there, but this is a dream.
Yeah.
Well, all Stenmark wants to see the rest of the way is simple setups. And
Yes,
he's
of course.
right now.
Oh, absolutely right now. But I'm saying, you know, is that Fruity Pebbles? I smell Fruity Pebbles.
I mean, it's funny. Maybe
smell that.
Maybe only means no when you're married and it's your sex life. Pegator.
There is no
should know
try, only do.
That maybe for me is typically meaning, yeah. I will say this. About Richmond. I did already tell work I'm not going to be there those days.
Oh, wow. Wow.
It's all a question on whether I live in Iowa. Guess what? Flying out of Iowa sucks.
Well.
Horrible thing to do. I'm getting older. My body can't handle it. I hate flying.
No, you hate the regionals. It's a regional flight, isn't it?
Well, it's 2 flights. Everything. I got to have a layover. Now, it being that I can get to a Delta hub, that's not going to be too bad.
Well, Delta's actually remodeled a lot.
Well, and Delta does really well with for veterans with disabilities.
Do they really?
Yeah, if you needed to, I'll give you a number, but you call after you book your ticket.
I would actually love that because...
They moved me for my flight to London, they moved us to first. They'll actually love that. Yeah, they move you to, basically, the Americans with Disabilities Act, Delta takes very good care of you. I haven't had less than Delta Comfort, and I'm a big, tall guy. I can't be in anything less.
I'm at 90%, so...
Well, you're 90. I'm at like 30.
No, still.
I'll fly into your BWI. But anyway.
God,
I hate when we have great...
Is that body width index? I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means either.
Big woman in hole? I don't know.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
I don't know who to do with my hands. All right, but look, so we're basically biding time right now, just mainly because no disrespect to either player, but I mean, honestly, after what we've seen so far,
now we might get excited. Gervais holes out one. It's a new game.
You know what? If he does,
and he really needs to do it before we get to the back nine.
We looked at his shots.
He needs to hold this out.
Yeah,
but Gervais plays a little different than I do. Stenmark and I play a lot more similarly.
Yeah,
I have more of a power game, but we still look at the analytics of shots.
See, me, I have a lot more of a power. A lot more power game. I really don't finesse much.
Right. But
that's my issue.
I have the power game when it's there. I can hit a machine harder than Jill beats me at home.
Well, you know what? I want to put that to the test tonight after we're done commentating. So I would love to do a power meter shot.
No, but I still fly out of Iowa, guys. It's not that. It's not that at all. It's just that it just sucks. 1 run will score. All right, we need to see a hole out very pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Stenmark winds a lot. He clips what he calls an invisileaf here. It's not an invisileaf. He's hitting
he's clipping leaves.
He's gonna try to hit this with no tee. And honestly, in my position right now, where I'm Stenmark, I'm not hitting this with no tee.
No,
I'm hitting this with a high tee.
I'm hitting it with a high and a backspin.
Because he hits that branch. Now,
wow,
my God.
He didn't do that. So now you're looking at him messing up.
Okay, so there's 2 things. Normally, the chip on this, your drop isn't bad for your chip for birdie.
No.
But that pin is across the green.
It is.
There's no risk. He can't go wet on the chip, so he can rip it at it. But most likely, this is a tie game now.
Yes. Okay, so what we're looking at now.
That is something special. Now, I'm going to tell you this. A Stenmark that's playing 600 to 1,000 games a month would never do that.
No.
Actually, he's going to make this.
What do you think? Chance 0 to 10. What do you think he makes it?
Do I think he right now? I think he makes it 100%.
Oh, okay.
In general, though, this is a 40%.
Okay.
You make it 4 out of 10. Me less, him more, but in general, top.
Especially with nothing on the shot either.
All right.
Runs a pass.
Right, but now this is me saying at home.
Yeah. Mouth best player in the game.
Guys, I hope everyone is looking at that like me, or else it's the alcohol or the small screen that I'm looking at. That setup was not when I expected any stroke change to happen on.
All right, so now we're down to a.
Now I'm going to change.
We're all square at 1,700.
I'm going to change my prediction up. I
what do you think?
I didn't predict who was going to win the match.
No, you didn't.
But I think Stenmark makes another mistake the rest of this way.
Do you really?
Not, yes.
So,
I think Gervais ends up winning this by 2 or more.
2 or more.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to parlay that. I'm actually going to go ahead and say. That they end up tying this match and go to sudden death.
The problem is,
to be honest with you, I really think that's going to happen.
I think Gervais has an issue on hole 1. He doesn't hit a great 180. So if it's that long setup, I beat him in St. Louis. This last year in St. Louis on this course, we tied at 31 and had to go to sudden death. And hole 1 was a 390 to the pin, and he cut his 180. I hit mine onto the green.
And here's what I'm saying. Honestly, I'm just saying.
We gotta. All right,
that's a hole-out opportunity.
Well, let's look at this here, right?
Why is he doing a backspin, though?
Well, he's right. With the 12 out when the backspin's right. How I would have played that, I turn right once and just thumb it dead straight with backspin.
Yeah. Well, okay, so honestly, unless someone holds out, it's going to go to sudden death. And honestly, that's what it's going to be. John, I really don't think...
I was there when I was a really young kid. We were in Westminster. After that, most of my life was spent in the Chicago suburbs, though.
Westminster?
In Maryland.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about England.
No, not West. I
was going to start quoting Peaky Blinders to you from the Netflix series.
I don't even know what you're saying right now.
Netflix series, Peaky Blinders.
Is that some channels and shit? Wow, the 5 hybrid, I don't hit that here either.
No.
I mean, there's nothing in my bag that isn't telling me turn right one more time and thumb that 9 wood with bite. And I think you got a chance of making it if you throw it a little right. You guys know that with this 9 wood in the Build-A-Bag set, if you're Flair players, the 9 wood in the Build-A-Bag set is actually, Haas would say it's a 170, a 180.
I was going to say, it's a little further, isn't it?
No, the Flair 9 wood, I can hit like a 5 wood.
Okay.
Like, seriously, it will go that far. The 9 wood in the Build-A-Bag, it's probably the most versatile club. It's a club that you can high tee and get over every obstacle and have it still go 160
So like for me as a new player, and I'm not saying I disagree with you, but I'm saying as a new player, who's someone who doesn't have a 9 wood or ever use one, I still think a 6 wood is the versatile club.
Okay, so the 9 wood, though, gives you that height. And you can make it go with a high 9 wood with no wind. You can make it go 240.
Right.
I can also make it go with a high T 160. There's no other club in the game that you can make go 160 with a high T.
So if you were to tell someone out there building their bag, some new player,
there's some differences.
There are, but like, do you tell them to, hey, go ahead and build a bag just that you were comfortable with and feel like you can do it in all holes? Or do you want to build a bag just for one course specifically and then take her around with it until you get that one?
Here's the thing,
and then move on to the next
course. This is
going
to go back to the thought about stout balls, okay? While stout balls are they're easy to play, and when you're starting off their play, it's like you're playing casual play.
Yeah.
With how the wind reacts. It basically turns prize play into casual play. Minus the drops changing, yada, yada. Now, me personally, if you've noticed, a lot of these guys carry just an 8 wood and no 7 wood, 9 wood. If you look on paper, a 7 wood, 9 wood would be stupid to carry with each other because the gap's only 10 yards.
Yeah.
But if you actually play the clubs, that 9 wood's not a 190-yard club. It's a 180-yard club at best. So I can clear obstacles with a high T with that while still making it only go 190 yards. The 8 wood's great. Now, I run into problems when I've been drinking because on Rhineland, I had to drop the 9 wood, 7 wood, just take an 8 wood when I added the O-bird to the bag.
Right.
Because the O-bird is a necessity. But that 9 wood, if, for instance, I think it's Royal Dubai 8, you get that front tee box. You get that tee box where you're 185 to the pin. Now, Haas it's just a click 2 right and hit a full.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Everybody's not hitting a full. And I want to start teaching the game to people that aren't hitting fulls. You guys are going to get something weekly from me, maybe on Freaky Fridays, that right when it starts, that you're going to see somebody go through the setup of a Freaky Friday without fulls and just playing the shots as they lie. Fulls are good for repetition and really good to know exactly where it's going to go. Fulls aren't good to aim a shot to make it.
No.
Because you know what the distance is going to go, but hitting a full without playing a shot repetitively, it's not a hole-out type shot.
Of course.
But what I find is that 9-wood is so much more versatile because I can go over things, I can go under it. It's my same theory with having drivers. I never added a 10.5 to my bag even though I knew it was a great club. This is actually a really good look. Because you see that looked like he went dead through the center of those trees. It doesn't hit from there. Right? Now, does Stenmark come at this with a 5-wood with no tee? He's going to try to high tee the 6, but the problem with the 6 is it doesn't cut like any of the woods above it. He has to overcut this. Now, the problem with the 6, if you overcut the 6, you can still get it to snap and pull off the right side. Distance-wise, this is the right shot, and he's doing something better. He hit a full because he knows the full on the 6-wood.
Oh, well, that's absolutely gorgeous right there. It is
gorgeous. Gervais hit a great shot, too. The only problem with this is you got to C-putt this, right?
Yep.
And a right 4 on a down 8, this C-putt could leak off right.
Yep.
Fucking Gervais nailed it. I'm so sorry about the F-bomb, guys. Sorry if there's any kids out there. Earmuffs, kids. I'm going to say earmuffs before F-bombs from here on in, but...
We'll see how long that lasts.
It might not last, guys. Yeah. I got out way too early in this tournament. I'm onto a lot of cocktails now.
We're down to 26 under. All square.
Oh, I thought you said 26 cocktails, and it's getting there.
No, it'll be there in an hour.
Right, dream setup here.
Yep. You try to hit a pass, try to hold it out if you're tied.
You know, you can, though. That's the point. With this outwind, you can try
26 under to second last hole.
I bet Stenmark goes 7-wood with bite.
I'd be a game of that. There you go.
He's going to try 7-wood bite. No, your phone, no. Sean, Paul. No, I need you to put it down, and I need you to focus on gold. I got money riding on you. To what? Sean Kunstler? What? Oh, we got a name change. Sean Gervais.
Oh, there we go.
No, Sean Gervais did not do a name change. I'm starting to get drunk. The words are not coming out as
normal. Same here.
Huh? Sharding?
No. What are you sharding?
Well, the funny thing is, as drunk as I get, the words still come out. They just mean less.
All right, hey, so here we go on the last hole.
It's also a dream setup. We're going to what we call sudden death, folks. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Okay, good kick. I thought he left it short. The play here is smack a 3-wood. It's already lining you up where you want to be. I bet that Stenmark moves it left.
Honestly, I don't think he does.
He should move it left. What?
The way he's looking at it, I don't think he does at all. I think he's going to go.
Yours?
He's going to go for it. He's not going to shoot left.
What?
Oh, and he's almost going to make it right there.
Oh, but did he miss it right?
No, it hit, but it came back behind it.
Paul Luna interrupting us, talking on the stream. So wait, guys, if anybody is watching on Facebook, well, if somebody could look and check the Facebook, I think it's down. Is the stream still going?
No,
it is.
Not.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Look at it. We're watching it.
No, this is YouTube.
Yeah, but the stream is still going. We're going to have to get a break here. We're going to have to change the phone that we're tethering to. Some low rent-ass shit in Cincinnati internet. About 8 gig? That's 8 gig.
So we're going to
You're just short of 8 gig right now. But is it letting you go?
At 4:36, that's an hour ago. Since you have this much left.
Okay, so we're going to owe you money. T-Mobile might not kill you. What? No, you don't. Oh, it will, but you do? So we're gonna drop down to 3. We'll go drop down to 3G here in a minute. But it might still work though. We're having no problems with the stream. Thank you, Paul Luna, for coming over here and making me think. I appreciate it. You talk to Richard King when it comes to thinking from now on. I'm here to talk. All right, was that Gervais? It was. Okay, so now his problem was what I told you here. If this is long, Gervais misses his 180. Stenmark's going to be up past I bet Stenmark is going to run at this hole and be chipping past back up.
He's doing a release, though.
Yeah, he should be. Because he hits a great 180.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the roll would have been better. But either way, not online. Now, Gervais missed this kind of shot. Is the type that'll miss this kind of putt.
Yeah.
And it cost me about $1,000 if he does. Okay, good.
I'll take half of that 1,000.
Well, no, I mean, if I lose, if he wins, I'm guaranteed like $1,000 from him. So, yes, like one of the only people I don't own in the Calcutta is Marc Stenmark. because Cags whined and whined and whined, saying, you can't bid him up too high. You can't bid him up too high.
Right.
So we let him go for 500. Oh, well. I can't wait for Creed to come out. Do the second one? Where is this in the purple bracket? Are you guys playing to go to the final? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin.
I haven't heard anything on the mic in a while.
As an IT employee, you should be dumping this match. Be a gentleman. Be a gentleman. And a competitor. And a spokesman.
And a real OG.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah,
You can see the stream going. We got it on a phone. No love lost. All right, so let's think here, right? Where can something come up early on Mayfield? Nothing's going to come up early unless it's a holdout.
Yeah, and honestly,
Now, at this point, last match though, in the
Yes.
Gervais was down one.
no,
So
no,
him
honestly,
getting past hole one was a big deal for him.
no, honestly, I'm gonna call it. It's either gonna be a hole out or a hole one that wins this.
Well, it has to be, and there it is. He got it. He got it.
No,
No,
it's
no, I
not.
thought it was tipping.
No, literally though, like that's what it's gonna come
Cody,
down
it's supposed to be 4 hours. King's a full partner on YouTube, so they let him go unlimited.
Of course.
Yeah, well, Jason, you've at least found the other spot. Stenmark is a little short. Coming back up the hill, I mean. I'd like to give a shout out to Raspberry Stoli and Lemonade, making me feel like an amazing man today.
Thank you, Stoli Schneider. I appreciate it. I'll give a shout out to Anheuser-Busch, aka Bud Light.
Facebook.
We're in sudden death.
No, I'm not going to do it now.
Well, why is YouTube still working if Facebook's not?
No, I'm saying we're about to run out anyway.
Yeah. Hey, Richard, can you set that over there? Over there, please.
Let it go. T-Mobile always let me go over without fucking throttling me for like a day or two.
I'm not going to end it in the middle. I'm getting ready to give it.
What do you got next?
This is Gabe.
Who?
Gabe?
Uh-oh.
Dan.
Uh-oh!
Sorry, Dan.
All right.
In Texas.
All right, guys. We might get some technical difficulties here, so sorry if you miss out on the rest of this amazing match.
I'm going to wait.
Well, no, we're waiting. Obviously, guys, we know Richard works his butt off here, and the worst thing about it is Richard can't control the internet.
And also, he can't control the size of his butt either.
All right, so again here, I am going to be just over the screen every time.
Are you really?
So it's the shot here. It's right where he's aimed right now. Turn left once at the pin.
And then do an A1?
Okay, it's a full A1 though. Will turn too far to the right.
Yeah, but even with the wind, 8 miles an hour to
it
the
still
face.
turns too far. I need a 10 cross going right to left to hit a full A1. So I'm turning. Nah, this is not.
He's trying to set up
I
for a
know
second
these
shot,
guys. These
but
guys
it's
have
just,
watched me play. I don't understand.
I mean, at least he has the wind directly in his face.
Stenmark's gonna go here. He's gonna turn. No, he's doing the same damn thing. I don't understand people. I wish that I wasn't. Oh no, he's doing the right thing. He's gonna flat A this. The pullback is not all the way A. It's inside of the A. So if
wow,
he
so
pulls
he's
it
actually
a
have a
little bit
close shot.
less than that, the distance is going to be there. And you can hit it with roll because it doesn't bounce. It hits the green and rolls. It trickles off the back
This
end.
right here is going to be the whole.
Actually, Sean lined this up beautifully. I don't understand what he's doing. You got it? No.
Draenor said.
He did get it. He did get it. Go.
Get it.
Go. Oh. Well, there goes $1,000.
Nope.
Nah.
Draenor caught it, though, in this hole. He said, this is the hole that ends it.
Well, honestly, neither one of them.
If he makes it right here, it's over.
It's over. Does he make this? I'm gonna feel.
I actually think he does. I think he does.
I'm feeling a yip coming on because I'm speaking with my wallet.
I think he makes it.
Yeah, he does. He's that good. Oh my God!
Holy shit!
Now wait a minute. It might end right here.
Yeah, just not with the right player.
No, it's a perfect player. No, he's. This is the difference between Stenmark and everyone else, right?
Yeah.
I might have missed that chip coming back after missing the chip to win.
Stenmark.
Stenmark.
800 games a month.
Wow, but no, yeah, I said that earlier. It changes how you approach the match. Now, Sean hit the wrong shot off the tee for one. Stenmark hit a bad shot off the tee. He knows better that.
Oh wow,
no,
he's
that's
shaping
good.
it too.
Yeah, he should have shaved it. That's the right shot. But here's the difference, though, right? Stenmark knows. Stenmark, if he would be looking at me, he's thinking exact same thing I'm thinking. This is why Gervais doesn't win more. He doesn't think the shots out the same way the other top guys do. It's not a risk. The way he played that shot, he played it to have a 36-yard chip. No matter what you do, if you hit an A1,
oh my goodness!
If you hit an A1, even if it snaps too much, you get a 15-yard chip at worst.
But he's gonna play the same way regardless.
Yeah, but and what he's doing is playing the same way to lose is wrong.
Sure. Especially against Stenmark, you have to hold out.
Yeah, no, you don't have to hold out. You could have had, honestly, I sometimes question the ability of the top players. A guy that's playing 500 to 1,000 games a month, and they just don't understand what they're doing. Well, he did not understand. Well, Gervais does.
No, he plays.
A lot. Yes, he does. 500 to 800.
Then does it come down to them getting their own heads?
No, he doesn't. No, yeah, he plays 30 close to the pins a day. That takes a half an hour. Enjoy it. 500. What?
I watch him at night.
And I jump in any game I play at night. When I get out to play, he's in every one of them. But the point being is he's played enough games. Did he?
And he knows better.
Guys, we might have just had a. I think Stenmark is.
No, we don't.
He's behind the bocce ball.
Doesn't matter. He's fine.
No, the bocce balls are in play.
Are they really?
They're real objects. I think Gervais thinks he just won this.
We set up.
Guys, this could be interesting. I think he's clear, but it might do some fun shit. All right, good.
Yeah, he's
Stenmark
fine.
got scared. He didn't aim at that. He knew. He thought he might have been in trouble.
If you hit those things.
All right, but here's my point.
Really?
Here's my point about people doing the wrong thing. Gervais laid up in the fairway on that. It is 390 to the pin. I'm sorry, I don't care what the wind is, and I'm hitting it 400 yards. No, we're pretty far away, Drainer. That's
I want to say we're about 15, 20 feet away.
We have Machine 1 is right next to us. We played quite a bit of matches there. I tried to commentate on those while we were watching it live, but it would have been pretty bad to say.
Oh wow, here we go.
What is it?
No, that's Gervais. Yeah, if it was.
How close are we to the machine?
They're 5 machines. They're 5 machine lengths older, so it's a good 20 feet. Stenmark. And honestly,
hit it in the opposite side of the ring.
He's fine. If you miss that chip, you deserve not to win this match.
Well, I mean, if he missed a chip, he obviously won't. So
we don't know what Stenmark does here. I get baffled when I watch people do the wrong things. We've seen it now out of top players, right?
Oh,
we've seen it now out of top players. We talked about
it.
Gossett hit the wrong shot to lose that match.
Yes.
And he knows it. I know he knows it. I mean, he could almost even putt this. He's not missing this.
No, I don't think he can putt that.
It's down 4. He could putt it. It's not. Yep.
Oh, wow.
It is.
I stand corrected.
Down 4, you're fine. Rough will take off a lot of the distance, but it's going. Would I have putted that, even though I know in my head I could? I might not have. I might have chipped it.
Well,
but it's still nonetheless.
That's the good thing about having a player and a broadcaster.
Yeah,
you know, like
you're a player. Stop.
Appreciate it, but
I need some quesadillas, yo.
Some quesadillas. So Mark needs some quesadillas.
We need some quesadillas.
Some quizalallas.
All right, what is Stenmark doing here?
Oh, he's actually going to go ahead and go forward.
As much as I'd like to do that, if you miss that 180 at all, you are in deep crap, and that's wet. Gervais is going to play his juicy Gervais juice cut on this.
Yep.
The problem is with backspin, I think he might snap this, but no.
I think he'll be fine.
I thought I know sometimes on that cut with that, I play up even one more club so I can baby soft it.
The only reason I say he's fine is just I'm looking at the wind and everything. And
hey, trainer, just for you, I'm going to take this mic and I'm going to stand right behind Gervais from here on in while he's playing.
Do it.
And I will talk to him and I will tell him you're doing it wrong. Obviously, he's doing it better than me because I'm very terrible at this.
Because he's here.
Yeah, we talked to Graham a bit. All right, what does Stenny do? Nope, no loves. Just to let you know, guys, this product contains nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Is it really?
It is. Are you driving or flying?
Flying 8:30.
Sweet, change that flight. Well, let's get hammered.
I could. I'm not gonna. It's been a long weekend.
It has been already. Well, get back to it, buddy. Chuck Spicer, everybody bailing out. Always a failure, leaving early.
That's hilarious.
I mean, he may be the dad of the group, but he doesn't have to leave this early.
But he also has a Louis Vuitton suitcase
Yep.
here at the bar.
All right, so now we got a 5. I think Stenmark goes with a thumb shot and biting it. I think he might can this for the win.
You know, I don't think so.
Now, this is you guys. Somebody asked earlier about garbage clubs. People think the 5-iron's a garbage club. I disagree. I think the distances are pretty clean on it. I think it's pretty clean on it. You just have to know it.
No, I agree too. I honestly have no issues with the 5-iron.
The right box is the one I want. I want to face the pin every time on it, and I want to pull back and adjust my cut based off of how I know it goes.
I love the
And actually, my preferred box is the one where there's no damn trees.
All right, so you're doing high or straight on this?
In this part of the match, I don't think it's a hole out. I'm high teeing that same shot that he did. I'm hitting backspin like he did. I'm sticking it, right?
Yep.
We just watched Stenmark screw up a pretty simple setup on it. So I'm Gervais. Let's put some pressure on him. Stenmark's the type though that's going to come back and ace this and shove it in his face. But
Let's see.
Did he go tee? No tee.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, we are still in a long sudden death.
It's a long. Mayfield can be that way. Now we start getting into holes that can change. We've seen the baseball field hole can do some things. It can do some things.
Yeah, you don't want to hit that drunk over on the side of the course.
Is that Iowa Airport? He's not flying there. All right, this is a great look for this. You can high tee. Wow. You could high tee a driver right now an 8.5 and be in the front fairway and have a dead straight shot in, maybe a little break, but the wind is going to play the break back to the break of the green.
Yep.
Being in this front fairway up here is going to be much easier of a hole out than the rough. Stenmark knows things though. He's kind of a stable genius.
Oh, just kind of?
What Gervais just did there is the right play in my mind. You get a lot more options when you're in the fairway. Stenmark left himself a wood. I can be 170 yards away.
He thumbs it, and he's coming straight forward.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You don't have to. You can't control the backspin out of the rough and the wind break and how it's going to affect.
But at some point, as a player, though, like
at some point, as a player, I want to be 136 instead of 250.
No, but
it's not a simple thing.
Like at some point, though, do you say, "Hey, we've done 12, 13 holes, whatever"?
I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I don't.
That's fine, but I'm saying, like, at some point, do you say, "Hey, you know what? I need a chance to try to win this," or do I wait for Stenmark
but see, that's the
to
thing.
make a mistake?
You keep thinking that way, but in your head there was no risk for him to knock that up as far as he could and have 130 in compared to 250. 130 out of the fairway compared to 250 out of the rough. You have to know, Stenmark has to know, he's a math guy. You have probably at least twice the chance of holing it out than you do if you were in the rough from 250, at least. And that's Stenmark's math. He's that guy. He's the most analytical Golden Tee player there's ever been.
Right.
Saying he didn't do that. He went
No, he left it. He laid it up short into the rough on purpose. And I know him from 130 yards. He's going to make it more than most people I've ever met in my.
Say that repetition play is going to.
But the last time on that same setup, he went long into the fairway. So I don't understand the play there.
Or he's fishing junk it.
Well, Sean,
he could be playing mind games with him, trying to mess with him.
No. If you're Stenmark, you don't worry about playing mind games with anybody. Your game is yourself. You let the other player fail against you. That's a certain thing in matches. Depending on the player, if I'm playing anybody my level or better, I play my game. If I'm playing anybody less than me, you know what? I'm gonna let them screw up. Or I might try and do something stupid that I know I can stick, and if they try to do it, they're screwed.
That was the.
But there hasn't been anything like this.
No.
Some of the plays are baffling me.
It really is, and honestly, that's what I'm trying to ask you. Like, at what point do you say,
I gotcha.
You know, hey, when am I going to force my opponent's hand?
What? You're all mine? What's your name? Jen. Marc. Everybody calls me Mouth. It's a pleasure to see you.
Zeus?
Mike.
Jen. All right, good. Zeus. He needs a Bud Light for sure, and I could use a raspberry Stoli and lemonade. And the big guy, yep. I have a tab under Mouth. Okay, then I'm going to need 2 shots too then.
Yeah, same. No, I'm dead serious.
A bomb and a fireball.
Thank you.
Grape. Unless you want a cherry.
What
do you guys? I need a vote. Cherry or
grape?
It's grape. Nobody needs to argue.
Oh wow, I'm single too, so.
All right, I am not here to comment. I'm not here to comment on the weight stuff.
No, of
I'm
course
here to
you're
comment
not.
on a Golden Tee game.
But you're also.
There's only one,
but you're, hold on, wait.
There's only one hole I want to see filled this weekend.
And that's the ball in the hole.
Yeah, that's this. I want to see this end on a hole out on 18.
Okay, but you can still give me
tidbits. I can give you help. We can
brotherly advice.
You would have no better wingman with a lady than the mouth.
You know what? And I hear
because
that. Because
I will make me look so bad that they can't possibly think you are the greatest guy you've ever met.
Huh?
Average at best.
Yeah, of course.
I agree. Kevin O'Connor, great. Kevin, I guarantee you that if I still lived in Burnsville and I was in that area, I would have shown you a much better time.
Well, here's
that's like
there you go.
That's straight vanilla. They're vanilla, and I'm amazing.
Oh, Bryce DeChambeau ended up winning the North Trust Open.
I don't know who the hell that is or what you're talking about.
PGA Tour. They're now into the FedEx Cup.
Is that the real golf thing that people play?
That's what I hear, at least.
I used to play that a lot. I used to play 36 holes a day while I was at Fort Bliss.
A day?
At Fort Bliss, yeah. I'd skip out of work all day long.
How was the course over there, honestly? Because I was over there for training. I wasn't over there for
there were two.
leisure.
That's why I played.
Oh, they had
36.
two.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was based out of Fort Stewart, 3rd ID. So I was a medic.
I was commo. I got stationed with an air defense artillery unit and didn't get to do.
They were 88 when I went over there for training. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was at Fort Lewis right away because Fort Lewis used to have. Doesn't matter. I think Gervais just hit a gem. I'm doing that same shot. I'm doing the exact same thing, Sean.
And give yourself an opportunity for an eagle, and also forcing the hand to make him. Just think about it. On a hole like this.
All right, so here's the point. Let's look at what he's thinking. So if I'm him, I'm looking at this like, God, Gervais, the high 5-wood is long, right?
Yeah.
But I know the cut because I've played a 5-wood for years. If he hits a full 6, this is a dream because the 6-wood does.
Oh my goodness.
He knows it's full.
Yeah.
That's him
knowing
it's full. All right. Gervais makes a 25-yarder from the fringe. It's still tied. Not.
We're gonna.
He got it. He got it. He's done it!
Oh, wow. He is making that.
Right. Now, see, but I'm with Gervais. I play it the same way as he did. Stenmark hit a shot that if you play fulls, you know. You saw that. He only went one extra turn right with a 13
Yeah, I
win.
know. And at the
if he
same
did
time,
that same thing with a 5-wood, that thing would have been wet by 30 yards left.
I agree.
The 6-wood doesn't
this
turn.
one brings me to the other turn. So we see each other playing shot for shot and really not taking...
No, they're not
really,
doing...
neither one of them taking chances, to be honest with you. At what point do you want to try and win this? You know, which player is going to step, in your mind, which player is going to step out and actually try to go for something, in your mind? Because that's what it's going to take.
Going for something, see, but that's the thing. The rest of the way, it's not going. The risk rewards aren't there on this course. You're not. You're just hoping a skill shot works because there's not many things that you go at on this that cause you to screw up real bad.
Well, it's not so much as a screw up. It's just, you know, what point are you going to try to push your opponent into it?
That's the thing. They are. Every course, every hole on this course, except pardon the last hole.
Yep.
Is there to be holed out.
Oh, and here we go. We actually see a left 13 on the win.
And you know what? It's actually a good look with the left 13. So what most people did, I guess people didn't realize that a regular T13 clears the top of those trees.
Obviously, yes.
Regular T3 would. Gervais cut it back in. That's a gem. He might have made that.
Nope.
Oh, he had bite. I thought he had the back.
Backspin would have had it, I think.
Honestly, I can see Stenmark trying to be a little kooky here and fuck this up. I keep F-bombing. I'm sorry. Yeah, guys, that putt by Gervais it's a sickly amazing putt because it should roll over every time. You know what?
I tell you what, this is a great putt, but I'm still amazed at Ben's putt from the last match on top of the railroad tracks.
No, that was great too.
That was
won't roll over anyway.
For me, at least, that's putt of the day. Easily,
it is the putt
easily
of the day.
Putt of the day.
Once you've seen it once, you're going to start doing it and be like, wow, it's not as bad.
Well,
as
I hope so because I want to try it.
I don't want to be up there. I want to be on the green. So
well, no, I want to be on the green too. But if I have it,
I hope to never have to try it again. Actually, can we change? This isn't 5th, 6th, obviously, guys. This is KOH, King of the Hill. Oh, gosh.
Wow, okay. He actually put that, can he?
Yeah. And Yeah.
Ooh, rims it in. Rims
The thing is,
it
he
in.
did it just right on that putt. If he tried to go and hit it solid, he had to baby it. But if you putted it out of that rough, it would have died off and dove on him.
We're heading into our
this is
a second round of sudden death. So we went to
this is whole third.
A first round of sudden death. Now we're heading into a second round of sudden death.
I gotta say, the only issue there, there was honestly minimal mistakes. When I say mistakes, I think they just both did. Gervais did the wrong thing once. Stenmark did the wrong thing once.
Yeah.
And that one, it was hole 7, I think, on the front, where Gervais laid up in the fairway and tried to hole out with a lob wedge. Obviously, a completely stupid play. There's no risk of doing anything wrong. Yes. I like drinks. Thank you.
I don't even know you, but I love you now. Like,
you're drinking Great Bomb. Sorry.
That's fine.
Cheers. All right.
Here we go.
King sent him over for us doing a wonderful job on the stream. Something that you've never done. A wonderful
Believe
job.
it or not, this is actually why I came here, for this, not to play.
I was told I had to lose, so I did.
I hope
just
not.
So I could talk to you folks.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, Justin. Wow, I'm left in wow. I honestly think, as much as that railroad putt was the up high putt was great, I think the harder skilled shot was the putt that
on 18
just made on 16 or whatever hole, the 14.
18.
No. The one that he was up in the rough on the bad bend around. 14, 13, 16, I don't know.
I thought you were talking about the 18, where it was very high up on the rough, and I was like, he can putt this,
that putt was, that wasn't a problem.
Okay.
He should have made that. He'd make that 90%. The one that Gervais made from 25 yards up in the top fringe after that hole, where Stenmark hit the full 6-wood. Mouth projection, hole out.
Here we heard it first, folks. Hole out. Is he going to thumb this or backspin it?
Gervais, whatever he did, it looks not like a hole out.
No.
See, now they're at the point when these matches get long like this.
Yes.
You're
like,
really
does
just
fatigue come into play, or does mental aptitude come in, or what?
Well, here's the thing, right? Matt, analytics say that even their top guys, you're going to miss a stroke after 2 rounds. To play 3 clean games in a row is hard to do.
Right.
In a tournament environment, it's really darn hard to do.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, Ryan Sparks. Guys, I got to give Ryan Sparks out a big shout out.
Oh, my
Wonderful
goodness.
dude.
Did something great for the community.
When I came up with the idea on Friday, that dude jumped all on it like
they end up uploading
a gold
the video
digger
yet?
on Richard King.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's how it is.
That's pretty serious.
Yeah, she was all up on it. But anyway.
Did they upload the video, by the way?
The video might have been uploaded. We'll have to talk to Richard.
Ooh.
But here, where do All right, guys, we got solo commentating now. I'm watching Mike's phone, though, so I still got the chat in front of me. The man has to pee. He's been doing this for a while. Hopefully you guys appreciate. Hopefully you guys appreciate what King does, but also Mike Corbin has spent a lot of time with you people today. Yeah, AJ, this is a double OT. The double entendres, if anyone understands that one. The double entendres. All right, pretty simple, straightforward look. Normally I could see Stenmark cutting a no-cheat shot into this with like a 3-wood, I would think. But I think he's going over the top with the 5 and just hitting it solid. Little bite spinny. None of these guys look as good as Brad Baird right next to me, but it's really hard to look as good as Brad Baird. How do I take this thing off the damn... All right, well, I'm stuck on a full screen. All right, guys, for those of you that don't know, if it's an outwind, you can hit a straight shot with roll and get it there. Straight, 9.5. I use an 8.5 with roll, and it's there. Gervais did it, and he hit a gem. He's going to be putting Oh, it came up a little short. This is why you carry an 8.5 driver, son. Stenmark hits a very good 180, everybody. A very good 180. Oh, he's putting. All right, so this could be it. Come on, Gervais, keep it going. And wow, guys, you just witnessed an amazing match.
Why do you even come to these tournaments?
Take your money, dude.